promised you guys that I will publish 3 videos per week, but I couldn't do that because of my throat infection. So today I'm back with another video. This time we are going to talk about the battery health tips and tricks. So let's go. Before that, let us roll the intro. First of all, let us talk about the definition of a battery. A device containing electric cells or a series of electric cells which stores a chemical energy, and it later converts into an electric energy. Another thing is that the battery longevity depends upon the chemical capacity the battery has, and these are the some tips which is used to maintain the battery life perfectly on your smartphone. So let us discuss about it. First of all, draining to charging continuously after some every battery. First of all, charging cycles, batteries have specific charging cycles. For example, 0 to 100 is an one life cycle of a battery. Usually the batteries have a cycle from I guess 450 to 1000 cycles. One cycle equal to one discharge and one full charge. If you charge the battery 1000 times, then you will see the drop in the battery capacity. The battery degrades according to the time, and the only thing matter is that how many times do you discharge and recharge it so fully completely. From for example, if you discharge to 0 to 100, it is in one life cycle. So if you do 1000 times, then you will see the loss in the battery quality, where you will experience uh, the battery degrading thing, where the battery will usually, for example, if you take a battery which lasts around 6 hours, when it starts degrading, it doesn't last about 6 hours, it may give you up to 5 hours and stuff. So every smartphone has a life cycles which the battery depends upon, and Apple and OnePlus and many other devices has the battery health options which shows the battery percentage. For example, I'm showing right now my device. So let me go to the settings and stuff. Let me go to the settings and stuff, and go to the battery thing and battery health and thing. Here you can see my phone has a 100% of a battery health capacity, which means the battery is in perfect condition. And due to the Android 14 update, so second of all, battery health. So nowadays, due to the Android 14 update, every Android device is showing battery health. Before that, iOS used to show the battery health percentage. For example, here you can see my phone has battery health percent of 100%. So it is completely it didn't degrade much. So it is at maximum capabilities. If the battery degrades above below 80, like a 75 70, then you have to change the battery, and the battery doesn't last much and you will face battery health issues. And till 80, the battery has a decent, the battery can perform decently, but below 80, you have to compulsory change the battery. If you don't change the battery, you have to recharge the device 3 to 4 times a day. And another thing is that normal nowadays smartphone comes with a lithium ion battery, so you have no issues in terms of battery charging and stuff. Usually the normal smartphone on the daily basis, if you charge it once or twice, the battery the battery in a smartphone can last up to 3 to 3.5 years. But to be honest, this is also depends upon how many times you discharge and charge your phone on the daily basis. Before that, told you 800 to 1000 life cycles are compulsory, like 800 to 1000 life cycles a battery offers. But nowadays, due to like a battery lasts up to 800 to 1000 cycles in a perfect condition. If you use more than that, the battery starts degrading and you will see performance issues, battery drains, and you have to charge your device two to three times. uh, like uh, uh, like it will cause you huge burden, like you can't use your mobile phone like at its maximum potential, and you will get a battery fatigue where you will always carry a power bank and you always put into the device, and you always roam here and there, which will become inconvenient. So these are some tips that one should follow to maintain healthy battery life. First of all, just remove the battery tension from your mind, like always looking about the numbers of the battery health, like it is a 98%, 92%, 93%, etc. And like you don't know when the phone discharge, just remove the battery tension from your head. You can charge your phone when you want, where you want. You can charge your phone two times a day, three times a day. It doesn't matters. But one thing that does matters is that if you are using a smartphone, just try to maintain your battery percentage from 20 to 80%, not below that, not above that, because it isn't proper. It is a proper level which is used to maintain a battery cycle. Just remember, you should maintain your battery percentage from 20 to 80 percentage, not below that, not above that. Another thing is that use a proper like use given charger and cable. Not only that, I suggest you to use branded chargers. Like if you have an iPhone, it is not mandatory that you should only use iPhone charger and cable, but you can use any certified charger which has Apple certification and PD certification. Use third party branded chargers and cables such as Boat, Anchor, Cisca, uh, which maintain certain standards that your phone battery needs. So if you use third party chargers which cost you less than 500 rupees, which you use charging cable which cost you 150 rupees, then your phone battery gonna dead in time. The phone battery is gonna expire soon. So I suggest you to use branded charger and stuff, so that you can maintain good battery health. And another thing is that avoid third party cheap cables, cheap power adapters, and cheap power banks. At least you maintain a certified power bank or charging cable or power brick. So it is not necessary that you have to use only iPhone chargers for iPhone and stuff. uh, so this is the thing. And another thing is that if you use iphones and thing, you have optimized battery charging to reduce battery aging. iPhone learns from your daily charging routine, so it can wait to finish charging past 80% until you need to use it. Please enable this thing called as optimized battery charging, which will come in handy, which will protect your battery life, and it will help you to reduce the time of aging of your smartphone battery. Because it just going to like observe the I mean observe the your battery charging patterns, and it will optimizing according to it will optimize it battery to according to your charging patterns. Don't charge it overnight. And another thing is that don't charge your smartphone overnight. I know nowadays smartphones are capable of charging overnight because of the software optimization and software tweaks, because they will stop the battery charging percentage at a certain level. I showed you the battery charging optimization thing in the software, right? So that will help you. But I feel like if you leave the phone ideally charging for hours and hours, so it will usually generate up heat. So it is a major thing which degrades the battery life. So you have to like avoid overcharging your smartphone. Usually your phone takes to charge 80% in 1 hour, but if you charge overnight overnight, it will extend n number of hours. Like usually you will charge your smartphone for 8 hours if you are going to bed. So which will you usually generate the which will generate the heat on the smartphone battery, which degrades the smartphone battery lifespan. So please don't overcharge your device, because it will degenerate the smartphone's battery. Another thing is that don't place your pillow on your smartphone while charging, because it will generate lots of heat, which will again usually end up in degenerating your battery life. It is the biggest enemy in charging your smartphone, which will directly impact your charging battery. So uh, and one more thing, please do avoid placing your smartphone on the car windows and stuff, which will directly reflect sunlight on your smartphone. Again, it will cause an battery degeneration issue. Another thing is that another tip is that don't use your phone while charging. I know there is not a big issue in that. I'm going to tell you one thing. If you are charging your mobile phone, just leave it in a open, don't place it under a pillow and stuff. Just place it on a table and just leave it. And I suggest you to not even touch your phone or do light tasks or heavy tasks while using your phone. You can do little tasks, but don't use heavy applications such as PUBG and gaming applications and software application, I mean editing applications, while charging your device, because it generates heat into twice, which will harm your device battery more. Another thing is that use optimized charging, which is integrate use and another thing is that these are the some of the steps you should follow to maintain the battery life. Use optimized battery charging option in your device. And another thing is that use the battery saving mode when the battery reaches at 20% and stuff. And don't always keep in your device in power saving mode from 100 to uh, 10%. Just use your battery saving mode at 20%. And another thing is that the battery in your smartphone, no matter how hardcore user you are, it will last you up to 2.5 years to 3 years. And this all same options, this all same tips are can be also this all same tips can be also implemented on your laptops, electric scooters, power bank, and other products or devices which contains battery. And another thing is that don't just maintain the battery percentage between 20 to 80%, so that it is an healthy practice. So if you are new to this channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.